Hampton Roads now has its first regional climate action plan.
Yeah, it shows the area could cut greenhouse gas emissions by as much as 90% by 2050 compared to 2022 levels.
But as Ashley Smith reports, officials say reaching that goal will depend on funding and regional cooperation.
The Hampton Roads Comprehensive Climate Action Plan, led by the Hampton Roads Planning District Commission and recently developed through an Environmental Protection Agency grant program, identifies the region's largest sources of greenhouse gas emissions and the steps that could reduce them.
So now we have a quantitative assessment that we can sort of work from as a foundation.
It shows many of the area's emissions come from transportation, including cars, trucks, and public fleets, and buildings like homes, businesses, and public facilities using energy. Whitney Catchmark with HRPDC says the plan shows how the region could cut climate pollution by as much as 90% by 2050. But that figure reflects what's possible, not what's guaranteed.
You know, we're not in a place where we have policies and funding to do that. That's kind of aspirational.
The plan also outlines steps already happening in parts of the region, like converting fleets, improving public buildings, adding LED lights, planting trees, expanding transit, and cutting energy use.
It helps because it lowers your bill, and that affordability issue is real for everybody.
The report comes as Hampton Roads deals with rising seas, stronger rain, and flooding that can push water onto roads and through storm drains.
Water is in places you don't necessarily want it.
Catchmark says local governments can continue making progress by sharing resources and building on strategies working in other areas.
It's going to help us move forward in this space.
Ashley Smith, 13 News Now.
The EPA grant that helped create the regional climate plan continues into next year. Catchmark says the Hampton Roads Planning District Commission is seeking additional state funding that could extend some of that work into 2028.